Hey, Cooking with Bob's back. It's like the temperature of mercury in this place, like 90 degrees. So we're going to put something on the smoker. Check it out. Well, a friend of mine says, hey, if I bring a big old chuck roast, will you cook it? Why, of course I will. So we're going to make some burnt ends. You don't want to miss it. Let me show you how it's done. I scared the peeps. All right, here we go. Same old. Probably getting tired of my deal, but hey, when you've been doing it for over 10 years, this works. Bad Byron's butt rub goes on everything that goes in my smoker, so we just put this on. In this case, I'm going to really put it on here because this is going to be burnt ends out of this fine chuck roast that was a friend of mine brought in yesterday from a side of beef or something they purchased. We're going to get all the edges because it's thick. And let me get this thing covered and we'll get her on the smoker. Look at that, would you? And you probably know I don't do binders and all that. I do it the quick and easy way. I just let the meat be a little moist. Pat it in, and look at that, just sticks on there. We're going heavy with the butt rub today. All right, let's get this baby on the smoker. This baby's going on my smoker right now. All right, we're going on the old Pitt Boss. Right here. That's all there is to it. The old Pitt Boss set on smoke setting at 180 and close the lid on this thing. And we'll just let the smoke roll on it, get it smoked up a little bit, and then, I don't know, a few hours, come back, double check it, flip it, turn the heat up some. We're gonna have some burnt ends and some other goodies. You don't wanna miss it. Stick around. I'll show you the easy way to cook. I don't do anything complicated. I'm old. I like simple. And my methods will work for you. You just got to try them out. It's really easy. There's a lot of hype out there about how to do this, how to do that. You know, you got to do math. No, just stick it on here like that with some butt rub and let it roll and then check it. So I usually let it go a while and then I'll put the meat probes in and all that jazz. And we'll get that thing prepped to make it into burnt ends. So hopefully you stick around and watch. Let's see what we look like. Oh boy, that looks pretty good. Let's see. See what the burnt ends. A little juice coming through the top. That's probably a good sign. Give her a little flip. Just probably and put the probes in. We'll do that next. All right, we just pulled this baby off. Check this chuck roast out. So I pulled it off. It was internal temperature of about 165. I'm going to cut it into some chunks for burnt ends and we'll put her back on the smoker. So, all right, we took that big chuck roast and cut it up into kind of burnt ends here. I'm going to put it on this like draining tray that I have to try to get these done. I'm running a little bit behind schedule here, and that big chuck roast, it didn't really have that much meat. It was more bone and fat than it was meat, but hey, we'll get her done. We'll throw this back on the smoker, then we'll put some sauce on these burnt ends. That's it. That's all we got. And it's getting windy, so here we go. All right, here we go. This is how I do my burnt ends. About a quarter of a stick of butter. I'm going to throw a little Texas Pete hot sauce. You can use the hot sauce of your choice. Turn that off. That's a little hot. Had it on low. All right, a little hot sauce and open pit, of course. And just throw that together and stir her up. And that's all I do, just put that in there and Get her going on. All right, there we go. This is it. The chuck roast. Pretty well done. Without being, I don't know why they call them burn ends, because I don't like anything burnt, so I don't burn mine out. I just cook them through, completely cover them. We'll just throw them back on the smoker just to keep them warm. That's all I do. You can do a little brown sugar if you want them a little sweeter. You can do all kinds of stuff. I'm just going to go throw these back on the smoker, and that'll be that. All right, here we are, ready to take these burn ends off. Look at them babies. Oh, yeah. They're looking good. Look at that. Let's see. Burn ends, baby. That's how I like to make them. Seem to be a fan favorite. So let's get these things inside. Review, what are you thinking?
I think this is the first time I've had burn ends, and I really like them.
Good.
They're kind of well done. Sauce is
Nothing
good.
wrong with that.
They're really good.
Good. Put a little hot sauce on there, spice it up.
There is anything wrong with it.
Just a little cooking with Bob. Threw down some burn ends on the smoker, mixed them up in my sauce. Everything I cook's easy. You gotta try my recipes. Look at all these happy faces, young and old alike. So hopefully you enjoyed, and if you try out these, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe, and notification, and put some comments below. Let me know how it turned out. Burn ends, cooking with Bob.